What's up, guys? I want to talk about something, actually, two things that I think are extremely important. I don't think anybody's made a video on this. I might be wrong, but I have never seen it. First, I want to talk about the idea of an international, or at least an American, nationwide governing body for boxing, the kinds of which all other serious sports in the world have. You've got FIFA for football, rugby have the IRB, that's the International Rugby Board, which I played under, IHL for hockey, NBA, the list goes on and on. I mean, I can go on till tomorrow, seriously. And it really makes you wonder, how long has boxing been a global sport? Seriously. Because from the late 1800s to around the 1930s, the 1940s, the biggest sport event you could ever hope to see, wherever you were in the world, probably was not the Football World Cup like it is today. Today the Football World Cup is the biggest sport event in the world, bar none. Back then it was the heavyweight boxing championship of the world. That was the main thing. That was the golden apple. That was the apex. That was the one thing that everybody wanted to see. It's the heavyweight boxing championship of the world. It had a mystique about it that today, unfortunately, doesn't exist in the heavyweight division anymore. Why is it that every other sport has a governing body that makes the sport fairer and safer for the athletes, cheaper to watch for the fans, because the effect of subjecting a sport to international legal regulation opens the doors to so many other advantages. I mean, imagine boxing without promotional companies. Basically, imagine that. Imagine no Bob Arum. Imagine no Top Rank. It's very, very, very possible. Imagine a world where the fans will always get the fights they want to see. There will be no mega fights being held up over fucking blood tests. No more bullshit belts, WBC, WBA, WBO, IBF, RBC, DOBFY, CK, and all this other shit. You know, a sport regulated by and for the fans and the athletes, not the greedy businessmen behind the promotions. See, this is why I love, something you should all know, alright? I'm a legal graduate, I'm a law graduate, I'm a lawyer. I specialize in, or I'm specializing because I'm still studying, in international humanitarian law and civil rights. So I love the law. I have a very special love for the law, and I have a very special love for boxing. And I know that like a lot of you do know, I mean, if you have any common sense, a state with no laws, a country with no laws, is anarchy. Somalia, case in point. And that's pretty much what we have in boxing. Boxing is in a state of anarchy. It's survival of the fittest, it's dog eat dog, and the only ones who come out on top are the promoters. And the only ones who end up at the fucking bottom are the fans and the fighters. If any of you have done any research like I have into the state of countries in Central Africa, over there, they are in a perpetual cycle of war. Systematic killing, child conscription, rape, destruction. It's crazy. It's insane. I've studied it. I've seen it. I've had to research into this stuff because it's my thing, it's my subject, it's my passion, it's my bread and butter. That's why I get a bit sensitive about any kind of bigoted ideology, because the fact is a lot of people have no fucking idea what goes on in the world beyond, man. You just, people don't know. They don't think about this stuff, especially Americans, who, with all due respect, are a bit geographically retarded. You know, there is so much racial and religiously motivated, systemized murder in the world, it would literally shake the earth beneath your feet. I know how this stuff starts, and I always know how it ends. But anyway, that's besides the point. I'm gonna get lost into that. Let's stay on track, right? My point is, by analogy, boxing is Central Africa. It is. as far as all the other major sports are concerned, it's a mess. It's anarchy. It's the law of the jungle. And this isn't something new. It's not even a new idea. That's what's so pathetic. I came across a video recently, which I'm gonna play for you. The sound, anyway. The sound quality might not be that good. I suggest you look it up. It's an interview with Jack Dempsey on a TV show called What's My Line. I think it's an American, but it is definitely an American TV show. I'll post the link in my description. It's from around the 1950s. So we're going back 60 odd years, okay? But just listen to what he says, okay? Listen to this. Listen to this. It's a 70th day.
Last week went down to appear before the Congress, which is looking into what needs to be done to restore boxing to the greatness of his day.
Do you hear that? To restore boxing into the greatness of his day. So, people today who talk about boxing being dead because of how things are, this is something that they spoke about back then. This is nothing new. This has been this way for ages, man. Nothing has changed. Nothing.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but
Listen.
I've made it public that you feel that some federal control in the field is necessary.
I certainly do, John. This is long overdue. But if something isn't done, I'm afraid boxing will really pass out of the picture.
Well, I hope.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? He just said that unless... This is in the 1950s now. 1950, okay? They're talking about this. He said that if the boxing world does not get a federal governing body soon, it would fade away and pass out of existence. That is what he said. Jack Dempsey. This is fucking Jack Dempsey. This guy's long dead and buried. He was fucking right. Frankly, it's a miracle. I mean, watch seriously. You have to watch the video. I mean, a lot of it is bullshit. But like, there's 1 minute in the middle somewhere there, which is so relevant. I recommend anyone to watch it.
It never happened,
Yeah,
but
listen.
we can restore it to the luster of the days when Jack Dempsey was champion. Let me tell you one story about Jack.
I'd like to add...
Well, you know, that's... Even back then, they were talking about a federal governing body for the sport. I mean, whatever happened to that plan, man? Seriously. I mean, that would just be a start. That would just be a start. I mean, there's the AIBA, which is the governing body for amateur boxers. I fought under that body. I fought under the AIBA. But there's no governing body for the professional sport. There's no body for professional boxing. This is the real problem right here. It's not Top Rank, it's not Bob Arum, it's not Pacquiao, it's not Mayweather, it's not any of these guys, man. It's just not a regulated sport. That's the problem. That's the real problem. The current system does not work. It is capitalist America without rules. And this is one of the reasons, again, why I hold Floyd in high regard, because of his willingness to introduce a regulation that is toward the benefit of the sport, of the random blood testing. This is why, in some ways, I resent Manny Pacquiao for not taking the opportunity, as the other big half of the boxing world today, to push that into the mainstream. He didn't jump on the train. The powerful make the rules in boxing. That's just the way things are. It's been that way for a very long time. Mayweather is a very powerful man as far as the sport is concerned, so he can make these rules. They can be for the benefit of the sport or not, but the fighters and the promoters are making the rules. There is no democracy. There is no rule of law. Fighters can put bricks in their gloves and come out and fight for a title a year later, and it's crazy. You know, it's fucking crazy. It's the Congo, it's Rwanda, it's Liberia, it's Sierra Leone. It's nuts. And that's just the state of the sport. And people are on here fucking arguing, calling each other, you know, all kinds of racial slurs, this social segregation. Nobody gives a shit, man. Nobody gives a shit about boxing, you know. That's just how I see it. Now, I'm not gonna go into this too long. It's just, it's a shame, you know. It really is. It's a real shame. Anyway, tell me what you guys think. As usual, I respect all of your opinions. Guys have been really sending me all kinds of messages, and I don't really mind, honestly. But tell me what you guys think. I respect your opinions. If you don't respect mine, it's fine. It's down to you. But I always respect other people's opinions. I make it a rule. So, seconds out.